Good morning and welcome to day 17 of my 365 day challenge. And boy, have we had some rain last night and it's only just stopped, so I'm super lucky at the moment because I'm just gonna start my run and the rain has gone, but it's a nice cool, well, it's not cool, but it's about as good as it gets at this time of the year, so I'm not complaining about that. So there we go, gonna get moving now, and I'll see you guys after my run. Okay, for the record, today, day 17 of my 365 day challenge, has been the most difficult so far. Let me explain. For the past 57 years, whenever I've been running and training for marathons and ultra marathons and triathlons, I've never trained for 17 days consecutively without a break. I've always been told that you got to rest your body, have a recovery day, it's good for your mind and all that, have a reset, which I agree with, it is. So what I'm doing now, what I'm entered into in my own challenge, is to do everything consecutively. And today, the perfect storm happened. Literally, we had an amazing storms here last night in Cancun. Lots of rain, lots of thunder, lightning. I didn't want to get out of bed. That's where it started this morning. And then when I got up, I couldn't wake myself up despite my normal morning routine of how I wake myself up. And then I started running, and yesterday, if you remember, I did a 9k run and I felt that immediately in my legs. My feet were hurting, my legs were hurting, my breathing was off, and I just felt terrible from the start. However, some days you just got to run ugly. And there's literally thousands of videos on the YouTube that explain to you running technique and how to run properly and have a beautiful stride pattern and cadence and blah blah blah, and all of that's great, but some days you've just got to do whatever you can do to get through, and that was today for me. I didn't care what I looked like, I didn't care how slow I was running, I just needed to get to a minimum of 5 kilometers, which is my goal, and I did. But it wasn't pretty. And sometimes it doesn't need to be pretty, you know. I use the analogy about my marriage. My wife expects, and rightly so, for me to turn up every day in our marriage. And I do, I turn up every day in our marriage. But some days I'm not there 100% like a lot of us are not, right? It doesn't mean I'm any less committed, it's just that some days I'm a little bit off. And that's what happened today with my run. I was a little bit off. And when you're a little bit off sometimes, it feels like hell. It feels like you're a long way off. However, I want to quickly turn that into the positive, because despite the fact that it was probably the hardest run I've done, yes, it was the hardest run I've done in the challenge so far. It probably was, and in about an hour or so's time from now, I'll be saying it was the best run I did because I got through it. And if I felt that bad and I felt that tired and I still turned up and I still got it done, then that's exactly where I want to be on this challenge. I want to be turning up every day, I want to be walking the talk, I want to be closing out and doing what I said I'm going to do. And that's what today is going to go into the bank of good vibes, because that is what I need to remember when things get really, really tough. So maybe it's a lesson for all of us that, again, I've said in other videos, when things get really hard, Are you someone that turns up, or are you someone that runs for the hills? And today I turned up and it was very, very hard. It's probably a good time to quote something from Lewis Hamilton, the Formula One driver. I'm grateful for everything, the birds, the bees. I have gratitude for everything. Sorry, I'm being sarcastic, but yeah, I do feel grateful this morning because I got through it. And you know what? The storm's passed. The weather storm's passed. The sun's come out. It's going to be a beautiful day. And that's a beautiful analogy for my run this morning. The storm has passed. I've got through it. It was fantastically hard. And now I can look forward to the rest of the day. So there we go, day 17, done and dusted, tick box. Put it in the distant memory locker and turn up again tomorrow. And just focus on one day at a time. That's all I've got to do, one day at a time. So there we go. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. You'll find videos on my channel about all sorts of things to do with sports. I do analysis and opinion pieces on different sports personalities and different sporting events across the world, so you can find that on my channel, so check it all out. Don't forget to leave a comment and give us a like, and tell some friends that, hey, there's this crazy Kiwi guy who's running 365 days in a row, and see if we can get more people to follow the journey. Thank you very much for watching my video. Have a beautiful day no matter where you are in the world, and I will be back again tomorrow with another video. Until then, stay safe everyone.